Hello there everyone, I'm Channel Kyle here. Today you are here with our fifth video of our eShop web application. Today we are going to talk about the forgot password add-on in the sign-in process. If the user enters the email and he forgets his password, he can click the forgot password option and change his password by verifying his email and so on. Now let's check how this process works. So basically what happens is you need to enter your email. After entering your email, you need to click the forgot password option. Once you click it, you will be notified over here mentioning that that the verification code is sent to your mail. Let's wait a moment. So we get a notification like this. So after this you need to click OK, and after that let's go to our database and check our previous password. So this is our previous password 124578. Now let's type a new password 123456 123456. And let's go to our email and check our verification code. And let's copy this, save, and paste it over here. Reset password, save new password. Let's go to our database to check if the password has changed or not. The database, this was our previous password. Refresh 123456. And let's type our password and get signed in 123456 and sign in. Welcome to eShop. So this is our home page. Now let's go to Visual Studio Code. Let's check back. Okay. So if you see here, this is the forgot password div, and below that these are the models. So after the pop-up notification, so we got a model. So those codes are within here. So I'll start from here. So if you see here, we have mentioned the onClick function for the forgot password. We go to the JavaScript part. This is the code related to it. First of all, if you see here, we have taken the email ID here and stored it in a variable called email. We are taking the email to the forgot password process.php using the get method. Now let's go to the forgot password process forgot password process.php part. So here you can see we have called upon 4 files over here. We have required 4 files. So the first one is connection.php, second was smtp.php, third one phpmailer.php, the fourth one exception.php. So the first file is, as you all know, I have explained before, this is the connection file. So the second file is the SMTP, which is this is the server where we use to send the mails in the PHP. So PHP mailer is a file helps to send the mail, and exception.php is a file handles the exceptions in our email. So basically what happens here is if the user didn't enter his email, there's an echo mentioning that we need to type your email address. So if the user types it and then clicks the forward password option, the email passes through, and then it gets searched in the database. So afterwards, if the email is there in the database, the verification code is sent to your email. So yeah, also if you see here, we have mentioned $code equals unique ID. So basically the verification code is generated here, meaning a unique ID is created. Afterwards, once we get the unique verification code, we have mentioned an update query over here. So basically why we are doing this is, once we get the verification code and we need to get a so we need to confirm both the user and the email registered are the same. So basically the verification code is sent to the database and to the email. So once both get the same verification code, the current user get access to change his password. So if you see, if we go to the database, so this is the verification we got and we entered. If the verification code didn't get sent after passing everything, we will get notified saying they failed to send the verification code, or else we'll get a notification saying success. Now let's go to the JavaScript part. So here let's check the forgot password part here. Over here, if you see, if you can remember before, we mentioned once we get the notification success, so it gets over here and it's like a pass. So once the success is shown, this will get started. After this, the alert is shown mentioning the verification code sent. Please check your mail. So basically, the verification code is sent to your email. We need to get verification code through our email. If you see here, we have taken an ID called password model and store it in the variable m. So here we use a model that the Bootstrap gave us. Let's check index.php for that. Model, all the model related contents are here. So the model we have customized it according to the need we have. So this is the model section. You see here, now this is a reset password div. So and this is a new password. So we have mentioned the function over here to show password. So if you remember at the sign-in page, once the model popped up, there was an eye icon. So its function is basically written over here, and yeah. So once it basically says the password is the text password, we need to convert it to text. So once we click the button, once we click the I button, if you go to the design, we are talking about these icons. So if I type a random number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, once you click this, it gets the numbers are shown. So basically this function is written over there. The same scenario goes to the next div as well, to the retype password. Same icon, same process. Now if you see here, there's another function called reset password, reset PW. If you go to the index part, the last button over here, you have call upon a function to reset our password. Final click to reset our password. If you go to the JavaScript part, so here we have got all the IDs and stored it under these variables, and then keeping getting all the data in this form. Afterwards, using the ajax method, we are taking all the data to the reset password.php. Now let's go to the reset password.php. So first of all, we have required the connection.php. Afterwards, we are getting all the data and storing it under these variables. Afterwards, there's an if-else ladder. So here all the validations are mentioned. So if the email is not mentioned, type your email below. Please enter your new password. Invalid password, try again. Please retype your new password. Password doesn't match. If password didn't match, and please enter your verification code. After all these stuff, if everything comes true, it will come to the last else over here. So in here, afterwards, everything comes under here. So here all the data gets rechecked through the database, meaning the verification code, the email and stuff. Afterwards, if the data is true, and we at the end will equal to will assign 1. So afterwards, if you come here, if the n is equal to 2, it will check this query. So afterwards, through this query, we update our new password, and if the verification or the email entered is not valid, this echo will be notified. And if the process is completed successfully, we'll get notified success. And afterwards, let's go to the JavaScript part. Here we take success as a response text, and we assign it under the t variable over here. So afterwards, if the entered verification code and the email are correct, and if you pass through this, so we say to hide our model. So afterwards, an alert or notification will show mentioning that our password got saved. So basically that's it for the forgot password option. So thank you everyone for watching, and see you guys later.